Welcome to this week's reading, the first week of August. There's quite a few cards that came out, so I'm excited for this reading. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and we will get started. Okay, dokie. Kundalini. I love this one. Okay, so what I'm getting is there's something within you that's going to be ignited this week that, like, your Kundalini is your life force. So there's something that will be, I'm getting that there's someone that has some things that they've been wanting to explore, wanting to do, but they just are not sure how to do it or if they even have it within themselves. So what I'm getting is there's something that will be ignited. There's going to be a spark. There's going to be something that you will come across that's going to be like a catch your breath, like an aha moment. And you will be able to tap into that energy. Also, you can ask for it to be presented. You can ask for to show you what it needs to be. And I'm also getting, for some of you, you're going to have to sit in the silence, sit in something that is going to bring you to it, or allow you to see what it needs to be or will be. And yeah, it's the start of something, and definite fire energy in that, and getting that ignited within yourself, your spark, and having everything come together. Oops. Okay, our next deck is Soul Guidance Oracle deck by actually myself and a friend of mine. We created it. Go against the grain. Can you see that? Okay, so absolutely. So now what I'm getting for this is that whatever it is that you're igniting within yourself is going to be something that you will be not your typical what everyone else does. And it's time now, just, you know what, go against the grain, go and do what serves you, what's right for you. And it's not necessarily the path that everyone would want for you, but that's okay, because you have to choose your path. You have to decide what's right for you, because you are unique. We all are unique in our own ways. And it's time to, step into that. And if it lights a spark within you, just go for it. Even if it's something that someone else doesn't agree with. And yeah, so you don't have to be doing things the way everyone else does them, because we're all meant to do things the way our body tells us and our knowing tells us. Okay. Release. So what I'm getting for this card is some of you have already released what you needed within to get that spark to go. And also I'm getting that some of you need to sit with it. Some of you need to sit with whatever's holding you back. There's going to be some of you are scared to go against the grain. You're going to be scared. It's the unknown, as well as what are people going to think of me. So that's okay. But what is it that's within you that needs to be released within yourself, right? Because if we don't make room for something new to come in, if we don't release what's within us that's holding us back, the new can't come in. The new can't come in and manifest for you. But I'm seeing like lots of butterflies. So with that is, right, typically new beginnings and new growth and absolute beauty. And yeah, just be an allowance of letting go. Let go. I'm getting a huge vision of letting go, just allowing, it's out of your control, you're not sure, but that's okay. Just let it be for today, and then you move on the next day. Allow it to be for today and move on from there. Had a card fall off the deck, and I'm going to pull another one to go with it. Yeah, when we can figure out what it is that we're holding on to, and it is stopping our spark from shining and igniting, then that's typical for us. It's time to release. So, okay, truth and empowerment. Okay, so it's time to look at yourself and see the truth within it. You can't play small. You can't let things happen without following your own truth. It's something within you. You have to look within yourself. It's all part of the releasing. And following your truth. So until you know what your absolute truth is, what is true to you, it does not have to be what's true to everyone else. We all have our own truths and our own our own strengths, but what is within us that feels right to ourselves, and it doesn't make anyone else wrong. And if someone doesn't agree with us, it doesn't make us wrong. So you need to look within, find your truth, and release what is holding you back. Then you'll have the empowerment of moving forward in this new journey and going against the grain. Also, what I'm getting is ancestral. Your ancestors are coming through, and wow, in a huge way. I feel that's huge. And they're guiding you, they're helping you. So ask for the help, ask for the guidance, ask for whatever it is. Maybe you need them to show you, ask for them to show you what it is that you need to light up your Kundalini with, and allow that to create that spark. And it's very empowering to know that we have these, we're carrying on generations of what we want moving forward, and the strength that we have moving forward, knowing that our ancestors have had a lot of strength within them to bring them to where they were throughout their life, and they never gave up. So I'm getting, once you've, find out your truth, like your honest truth of what is within you. We all have things that we, integrity is coming through. So say, for instance, if integrity is your, whoops, sorry, camera got bumped. If integrity is your truth and you expect integrity for other people, that's what you're going to give other people. So that is your truth. It doesn't mean someone else has the same truth as you. Yeah, so continue on looking within yourself, tapping into yourself, and seeing the mirror of what is your truth is what you put out, as well as what you want to receive from other people and need from other people, to allow that to continue on, and to ask your ancestors for the support and the empowerment that they can give you moving forward on this journey. Also getting someone's grandmother has just passed, and Yeah, they want you to know that they love you and they support you, and they're going to be by your side to guide you, to help you. And the knowing that you are going to get, the knowing I'm getting, that's coming through strong, the knowing that you're going to have, just know that it's been put within you from your grandmother. I don't know who that's specific for, but it's there. So, okay. Here's one. Selling out. Okay, so don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself out. Yeah, going against the grain. That's coming through really strong. And don't make yourself small. It's not time to make yourself small. It's time for you to truly go against the grain. Release. If you feel like you are selling yourself out or being disempowered, and someone else is taking your power away, that's when you need to step against the grain and say, you know what, no, I'm following my truth, and I am going to do this, even though it's not what other people see for me, even though it's not what other people would do. There's something unique about what is going to be ignited this week. There's something really unique. So often we are taught how to do things a certain way, and we go back home after we're being taught it, and we follow the book, and we are guided to just keep doing the way it's been told and taught. But some of us are not meant to do that. Some of us are meant to change it, because the way we are guided, the what feels right, is the way for each one of us as an individual, right? And I personally myself have been a person who has always learned something, and I bring it home and I create and make it my own, with the same intentions, with the same outcomes, it's just how you get to the end is a new way of doing it. How you get to the end product, how you go through the steps might be your own steps, as long as it's the way it's supposed to be in the end. So continue. Don't allow someone to take your power away. Don't allow that to happen, because you will end up, you'll need to release, right? You'll end up in that space where you're not following your truth, and you're just, again, going through life the way you've always have, and just going robotic, I'll call it. I don't know if that's the right word, but you just keep going the way it's has always gone. Okay, the card that flew out onto the floor. Purification. Okay, so again, the releasing part, right? It's time to allow yourself to, like, just start fresh. So what I'm also getting is going through, like, having a bath, a shower, being near water. I'm getting that things need to be washed away, released, right? So maybe that's how the release needs to happen, is through water. And you can even just listen to running water. It allows you to cleanse, right? The water is so cleansing. And if you're a water sign, that might be, it's time for you to really see the path through the water. And if that's having a fountain outside, even for some of you might have a fountain, it's time to sit and listen and allow the fountain to wash things away, as well as bring you the new force, the new life, the new to get that kundalini lit. And there's some messages in there, and there's what I'm getting is there's going to be something that's going to be, I'm not going to call it a miracle, but there's going to be something that you will be in awe. That's maybe specific for one person, or something that's going to happen this week that you're going to be in awe, and it's going to be magical, and something is just going to happen, and you're going to just be kind of going, what, how is that possible, right? And yeah, and that's going to be coming from your ancestors, and there's going to be that, whatever it is, to create that spark. And yeah, so spend some time near some water this week. The Father Gate, bold step forward. Okay, right? So there's that stepping forward. It's number 55. So you got the, you know, lots of sevens too. And that's typically your guides and angels that are coming through. So definitely ask for guidance. So going against the grain, it's coming through strong with these two cards together. And yeah, and you can see this light shining from this card. It's going against the grain, bringing it through. Step into it. It's time. It's step forward, and be bold if you have to be bold. And too bad for the people that aren't on your journey of supporting you, and that's okay. Everyone has their journey, and we don't always have to have people understand what we're doing and what we feel and what we're trying to create in our life to make our lives better, right? Because ultimately they don't pay your bills, you do. So that's something that you need to really sit with, and allow yourself to step forward with strength. And I'm getting, for some of you, it's not going to be easy, that you're going to really be in your head. So it's time to step out of your head, follow that heart, and allow, if you've got that thought that you wanted to do something, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about it, and you're all of a sudden talking yourself out of it. And those are not your thoughts. Those are someone else's putting those thoughts in your head. And yeah, step through the gate, and then another gate will open. So you don't have to have, I'm getting some of you are wanting to know the end result, or wanting to know what is next. You don't have to have that figured out. Today, you're on this path, and you don't need to see around the bend. You don't need to see past the first step. And that's okay. Sometimes we just need to boldly step into something that you have uncertainty of, and that's okay. It's scary, right? But sometimes if we don't take that chance and we don't step into it, we will never know, and we'll never get to that next step ever, because we're not stepping into it at all. So again, look at the reflection around you and see what's coming through through other people as well as yourself, right? And yeah, and if you're really, really struggling about stepping through that first step, that first gate, ask yourself, you know, what is it that I need to be released? What is holding me back? What is it that I'm not wanting to step into? Whether it's the fear, typically it's fear of the unknown, or fear, what if I fail? Fear of, you know, all of those things. Or what is someone going to think of me? What if it's not going to turn out how I want for an end outcome? But you don't have to have that end outcome yet, right? It's stepping into it, and sometimes we just need to be guided each day into what our day needs to become, right? Without anticipation of what we think we need to have done in the day or go toward in the day. And just be in guidance, in consciousness, in no awareness of, you know, what happens, and I'll just go with it, and I'll be guided, and I know that I'm trusted, or everything I can trust, and I know everything is going to be okay, because again, I've got support, right? And I can step into my own power. So we've got 3 cards. Wow. Ancient Oracle Oak, or Ancient Oak Spirit. It's strength. So you do have the strength to do this. And look at all the fireflies, like look at the magic, so much magic around you, and the doors open for you to just clearly walk in, and the brightness coming through the door is going to be beauty, right? Abundance. And Daffodil Fairy, new beginnings. As I was saying before, right? So there's the new beginnings are starting, and I love that. And Eagle Spirit, freedom. So this is going to bring you to your freedom. This is going to bring you to higher knowledge, higher places, and knowing that you do see what other people cannot see, and knowing that going against the grain, just because other people, not everyone, other people maybe not see it within you, maybe not see a positive outcome for you. You know the path to freedom, and stepping through the gate, right? Stepping through and having the support of the people, your guides, your ancestors, guiding you, helping you, supporting you, loving you, right? And first, there's going to be some difficult releasing that's going to, maybe not first, but it will come when you're challenged, when you're uncertain, when you're scared, when you're uncertain, right, of what is to come. And because this is something new, right? You're going against what everyone else thinks, what everyone else feels for you. But you know that you have that spark within you. You know it's been ignited, and it's time. And don't allow anyone to stop you. Don't sell yourself out. Don't give up your power. That's one of the worst things that we can do for ourselves, is giving up our power. It is it stops us from being, it stops us from creating, it stops us from finding our own light. And when we give that up to someone else, it's such a difficult difficult way to live, because we're not in our own energy. We can become a victim. We can become, all these things that we don't that we're not allowing ourselves to listen to our own guidance. We're not allowing ourselves to have that freedom, right? The freedom that we know that we can have within, and living a life that we can have all that we want, because we know we can. It's just we don't know how to get there, because we're allowing someone else to take that power away from us and make us small. So it's time now. There's some I've been getting in, like, constantly, continuously, in almost every reading I've been doing for the last few months has new beginnings. And it's, wow, we're creating a totally different world around us right now. And I love that we can have these new beginnings, and we can create more in our life, and we can find our way back to who we are and what we love, and our truth, and allow us to be in abundance and have a life of joy. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please share if you know someone that this will help, and I will see you on the next reading. Thank you for your support.